Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first and only episode of the podcast. I feel there's no need for other episodes because this message is the most important. Our primary public learning institutions are underfunded, and that needs to change. It starts with you, the listeners. I can provide the information and shed light to the problem, but it's going to take thousands of voices to finally get us heard. Primary public learning institutions are the public free schools that students go to for grades K through 12. And it's a huge issue that these schools don't receive the funding that they need to provide the best education possible to their students. It's being recognized all around the country that these things need to change. Teachers are striking for longer school days and more funding to supply supplementary programs and get more classroom materials. And the problem is recognized by everyone who is a part of the public school system, be it teachers, students, or parents. They know it's an issue. However, this change that we really need can only be reached if those of us who do not think it concerns us get involved as well. On that, this issue concerns almost everyone. If you're a student, your education in itself is determined by the issue. If you're a grandparent or a parent, then the issue affects your children or family's education. And maybe you don't have kids. However, if you own a business or manage one, you will have to hire someone down the line who is currently being educated. Would you rather that worker be skilled and competent or unknowing, since tutoring and other supplementary programs were unable to be offered to bolster their ability to complete simple arithmetic and write and read? And maybe you don't fit into any of these groups. The issue still affects you. A lowering of educational standards sets the bar for how well the future will be able to invent and communicate. Communication has been rated the most important skill that any new hire needs to have by many of the top grossing companies in this country. Now that the case has been made, and we all know that we are affected by the underfunding of our public primary schools, the question is, what can we do about it? You might feel pretty detached from the school system. You know, it's been like 30 years since you were in school, and it's not like you're a teacher. I'm not asking you to strike or picket state governments. By all means, if you feel compelled to do so, go for it. We would love to have your support. But for many of us, that's not the commitment we're looking for. We don't have the time, and we want to do something small to help out. And if that's running through your head, I have a really easy thing you can do right now. Under this video, there's a share button. Share this message with anyone who will listen. Just post it to your social medias and ask others to do so as well. And hopefully it will create a chain effect that just keeps going and going and going. We need to make this topic a conversation, not just in our town or our state, but our entire country, coast to coast. We need big names with loud voices to yell from the mountaintops that our future lies in education, and we need more funding for our public primary schools. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you feel compelled to spread the word.